Hello everyone, this is Rashi Singh Mandloi and today I am here to debate on the topic city life is better or village life is better. Thank you sir for giving us a chance for this debate.
Hello sir, this is Vedant Birla and good evening everyone. I am going to share about village lifestyle.
And I am going to share about the city lifestyle.
Okay, so my first point is that in villages there are lower crime rate and lower crime rate rather than cities. So what's thinking about you?
Yes, I agree to the point that in villages there are lower crime unit, but in cities it is not necessary that they have the larger crime.
No, I said rather than cities it is lower crime.
Yes, so but many cities are safe.
Yeah, they are safe, but by pollution, if we take example of Delhi, the schools are closed 6 days and opened only one day due of by pollution.
This is the most common point which is taken out in the debate of the city versus life, the pollution. It is not necessary that always cities are polluted. As you will see in the villages, you are saying that there is pollution in cities. So the pollution is in the metropolitan cities, not in all the cities. And in villages, there is also pollution. As you can see that there are rivers or streams, ponds. So the people go there and bath their animals. And the water is polluted.
But now, right now, no one do that.
No, I have seen this. I have seen this in the villages that right now also people do this type of things, and the vehicles are also running in the villages, not only in the cities, and so they also produce the pollution.
Okay, but if we see that the vehicles are more running in cities rather than villages.
Yes, in cities vehicles are more, but in villages you are saying about the pollution. So it is not necessary that always cities are polluted. The villages are also polluted. And as about the factories, so factories are not in the cities and not in the villages. They are just outside the cities.
Okay, but if we talk about the healthy lifestyle, so which one is better, village lifestyle or city lifestyle?
Both can be better.
No, I think village lifestyle is better.
Why so?
Because people grow their own crops and own fruits for themselves.
In villages, in cities, people can purchase organic food which can be healthy for them.
Yeah, in village they can't purchase. They grow their own fruits and crops.
We are talking about the healthy lifestyle, and it is not necessary that a healthy lifestyle is only in the village. In cities, they can purchase the organic grains and the vegetables. They can purchase the organic grains and the vegetables, and they go to the gyms and parks for running, so for making themselves healthy and fit.
But in village, the people do as hard work. They don't need to go to gym. They don't need to go to and they don't need to perform any other activities. They perform in their farm and they can be fit by that.
Farming is their job. In cities, many people have different jobs, so they have to do gymming and all for maintaining their fitness and health.
Yeah, but you are saying that the people go to gym and work out there. But I am saying that the people doesn't go to village. People doesn't go to need to perform any type of activities. They do they maintain their fitness by their jobs.
What about education? What do you think? In city, education is better or in the village?
I think so that village is not grown as cities but right now all villages have their government schools and the small children are who can't afford the good education, they go to that school.
Yes, I have understood your point, but I think so that in cities, education is more better as the people who live in the village send their children to the city schools for the better education, and we all know that the city education is much better and much essential for a growth of a children because.
Yeah, I agree to your point that the people of education in city is quite better than village, but this is not the problem of village. This is the problem of village school.
In village, there is male dominant society.
That is not correct because that is earlier time thinking. But now every woman in village are free and many of the women do their own business by living in village.
Yes, the women are doing business, but we can see that many women are not allowed to go out of their home and wear the clothes which their in-laws wants and their family wants.
That is the tradition of our culture, wearing the clothes.
Yes.
In village, we follow the tradition things.
Are all the things we follow in the village are in tradition?
Not all the things, but if you are talking about clothes, the clothes are traditions. The old men's wears the kurta and pajama, the women's wears sari. That is tradition.
Yes, I agree that that is tradition. But women also have some thoughts in the mind that they want to do these types of things, or they want to do further studies, or they want to do their own business. But many times they are not allowed to do their own, to do by their will.
Again,
And it indicates that the village society is a male dominant society.
okay, you are repeating that point. I have repeated that the thinking of this male dominant is the people think this in earlier time, but right now no one thinks that in villages. If a woman want to study, they started studying, and no one just stopped them from study.
In cities, the facility of hospital is much better.
Yeah, I agree. In cities, the facility of hospital is much better, because in villages, if a hospital is opened in a village, so the hospital will not as gone as they want. No one will. So if we think that the hospitality, for talking about this hospitals, if anyone opens a hospital in village, they don't earn money from a hospital. They need to open that hospital in city, because in city everyone comes and the city is very larger. So because of that, the people are opening the hospital in city. But if we talk about small things, that if anyone had a fever, so there are many doctors in village also who can treat them.
In villages, as we have seen that in villages there are hospitals, but as you can see, as far as I am concerned, many times I have seen that the people who treat the patients are not doctor. They are some in charges and all who has learnt all but not become the doctor yet.
In villages,
Yes, in villages.
no.
In cities, the doctors are high qualified and all the medical facilities are provided. Whenever something serious happens in a village, just take an example that if we will see that someone has got an accident, so they will take them to the hospital. But in villages, the hospital don't has. But what if the person is serious? The hospital don't has the much facility, so they have to take the person to the city hospital. So the hospital refers the person to the city hospital. It proves that the city life is much better because it has the hospital facility.
But by hospital facility doesn't matter that city life is much better than village.
See, earlier we have talked about education also,
Yes.
and this time hospitals, and the village has male dominant society. And if we will talk, then the city has more features than the villages.
Lower crime rate. You are taking that male dominant, but if we see that in villages, women are more safe rather than cities.
In cities, women are also safe.
I don't think so, but by seeing the crime rates.
By seeing the crime rate, you can't judge because the many cities are in many villages it also happens. But when we talk about all over India, then we calculate the crime rate of after taking all the villages.
Yeah, but I said that the crime rate is lower. Okay, I am not saying that the crime rate is not in the crime is not happens in villages, but I said that the crime rate is lower than cities, villages.
What about the transportation facilities? The village people have to purchase a bike or a car from the cities and from the cities and take it to their home, so by which they can go to their field or they can come to city and they can go to their work.
Transportation they purchase. No. But if you talk about, you are talking about buses and auto rickshaws. So buses are also going in villages.
Telling that the person from the village purchase the bus, car, and bikes from the city and take it to the village.
Yes. So
That's what I am saying.
so what is the matter that if they need that thing, so they will purchase.
So why they are purchasing if you are telling that village life is better? So and earlier you have talked about the tradition now. So why they don't go anywhere by the bullock carts or by the tongas? Why they use car, bike, and buses for going?
Because it is much easier and comfortable.
That's what they are much easier and comfortable, and they purchase it from the city. So we came to a conclusion that the city lives are better.
I don't think so that the city life is much better, because if we see, the environment of villages are quite better than the cities. In villages we see the greenery everywhere, fresh air, but in cities fresh air doesn't. The birds, but in cities we can't see the birds more.
As you are talking about the greenery, so in cities many people maintain the garden and the nursery in their homes to maintain a fresh environment in their own place where they live.
Okay, but they are doing that for their own. But in village, they don't need to do anything. There is greenery by themselves, because the people plant crops there, and that the greenery automatically comes there. So in environment, the village life is better by environment. People are by that fresh air. People lives there more healthy.
The people who lives in the cities are also healthy.
But the illness, people are very weak. In if we see that peoples of cities are very weak, rather than if we see the peoples of villages.
Who told you that the people of the cities are weak? They maintain their health. They also maintain their health.
They also maintain their health, but they did, and they if they are making their personality like they need to take something extra things like protein powder and many things to maintain there. But in village this is nothing. They don't need to do take anything from like that. They just eat healthy food and healthy drinks. In villages, if we see that the many peoples take take neem juice in morning by their health, in which by that they never got a problem like itching and many more things, which diseases like which affects our skin.
Do you know how were the cities formed?
Yeah, it is formed a village grown with a town, and town grows as cities.
So if the village was better, then why it was civilized to a city? Why it was not a village anymore? Why it is now a city?
Because the things are grown up. Means if you the facilities that takes, if we talk about Dhakalgaon, so that is, it has many things. It has medical store, grocery shop, and many things it has. So in next view where that is also considered as town. So people build that things.
If villages are that better as you are telling, then why they are civilizing to form a city? Then why they are not letting it a village anymore?
You are saying that the villages is city is formed by villages.
Yes.
So